This is the front of the hotel. We were across the street. When we first got here, we stayed at the one across the street. But this one is, I don't know, I like this one, so I want to try out this one. Right here. And that's the bakery. That's the bakery. Oh, it's Highland Coffee. It's Highland Park Coffee next door. We were across the street the first day when we got here. We stayed there 2 nights. So now I'm trying this one. So, and this is the lobby. Right next to it is a big hotel. I don't know how much it costs to stay here, but they have car parking in front. So we're not staying there. We're on a budget. And down below they have a steakhouse. I look at the menu. It's kind of pricey. It's not what I want. But for European or Western tourists, they probably like this place. For me, I don't like it. Lunch deal. It's of course $89,095 for the lunch deal. At nighttime it's more expensive. The coffee is $30,000. You can either drink here or you can drink along the street. There's a bunch of coffee shops too. They're selling coffee everywhere. That's the one across the street here. There's a couple across the street. Yeah, there's coffee there. There's coffee everywhere. Or you can, if you want, you can drink at the Highland. But I don't go to Highland. It's kind of overpriced. For me, I'm on a budget, so they have a little coffee stand here in the front. Coffee station, I think. And this is the lobby. Wait, 1 gallon luôn. There's the elevator. This whoa. This hotel has a weird elevator arrangement. So we stay on the 5th floor. To go to the 5th floor, you gotta go to the 3rd floor. You gotta go to the 3rd floor. To get to the 3rd floor, then you switch elevator to go to the 5th floor. The two buildings are connected. They own both buildings. Next door is the lower level is the salon, and upper level is the rooms, the hotel. We're staying on the 5th floor, so we have to switch elevator from this small elevator to. Gotta go to walk. Here's one hand. Yeah, this elevator here. There's a stairwell. And there's another stairwell. I guess they opened this door. There used to be 2 separate owners, but they purchased both sides, so they break out. They create this doorway to connect between this side of the building with this stairwell. And the 3rd floor, and then they connect it to this one. This is another side. And then you have to use this elevator to get up to the 5th floor. Or another option is you can get in through the salon and get up straight up without changing. I'm in another elevator. I'm switching over to 5th floor. I could have come in at the ground floor in the salon below and go straight up without changing the elevator. But because I chose to go to the other one, the hotel side, so I have to switch elevator. And this is my room, 504. And this side facing the street. We were up on the 5th floor. There's a lot of restaurants around here. And you have to walk. There's some about a block away, 2 blocks away. We were staying at the other hotel, like beyond this tree right here. We moved. This one is a little cheaper and the rooms are better. And you notice the tank across the way? building across the way, here's the tank. That one. And it has the solar system for the hot water. The one with the cylindrical building, I mean not building, the cylindrical tank. That's to store hot water from the sun. And notice the one further away, higher. That one stores 2 tanks. The water gets pumped up to the roof, stored in this tank, and gravity feed down to get the pressure. Because the city pressure is really low. So you have to pump it up. Constantly pump it up, it's on demand, so it has a float valve in there. I'm pretty sure it has a float valve. Pump it up and store it, and then on demand it's going to gravity feed down to the room below. So to the rooms below. And there's one over here too, where it's hidden. Another one there, hidden under the cover. Stainless steel cup. Actually, that's the solar. 2 of them. That one leaking across the way. 2 solar units. This one holds a lot more. It holds a lot more hot. And I can only see. Oh, there's another one on this side. So they all have tanks like this, city water tank. The one we stayed at last time, I forgot to go to the roof and film, but I think the other one, the hotel that we stayed before this one, I was able to go to the roof and get out a bit and then film if I want to, but this one is the one that I'm staying right now. There's no rooftop. Actually, there's a rooftop, but they won't let me go up there. So I'm not gonna go up there. They don't allow me. Otherwise, we can go up and then film the tank for you. But since I can't go up, I can't film the tank. This tank, or the tank for this hotel for you. I'm up on the 7th floor. We don't have another level. This is the only level. Outside the stairwell. Notice the Vietnamese style roof. And on the roof, you often see these tanks. One here. We look further away. All the roofs have tanks, water tanks, stainless steel tanks, or stainless steel storage tanks. You see, notice one below me. There's one across this building below me. Pretty much all of them have the same type of water system. To maintain water pressure, we all need tanks like this. Because the water pressure here in Vietnam is really low. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's a float valve in there. Inside the tank there's a float valve, so it's on demand, so whenever the water's low, it'll fill up the tank. When it's in use and the water gets low, it'll fill up the tank. And when it's high enough, then it'll stop. There's a float valve inside, and some of the roofs have because there's no gas service in Vietnam to make hot water. And often, sometimes they use, if you notice this one here, they use solar to heat up the water. And you notice that there's a cylinder, the cylindrical tank. So the water gets heated and stored in the cylindrical tank. And when it's used, it's gravity feed down to the rooms below. And the bigger tank is it stores cold water. The smaller cylindrical one stores the hot water. So to maintain pressure, they put these on the top of the roof to get enough pressure down below. So that's because as far as hot water, there's no, in Vietnam, there are no gas service to these buildings or hotels. Another one. Seat's huge. This is my bike, Honda Dream. It's an old bike. Nobody drive this anymore or ride this anymore. We're getting the newer bike or new model. So, but for me, it's fine. It's easy to ride. It's rotational or rotary gear. So you just you change gear, you just press forward. It's rotary, so it's easy to ride. It's easy to maneuver in the city. I like it, and it uses a little gas. That's the plate number for Saigon, 59, I think. 59 is Saigon, or yeah. And this is my food. This is the alley next to the hotel, right on the besides the hotel, or on the side of the hotel. This is the alley. They're getting ready for the rain, so they're putting these awnings out. They're putting these awnings out and getting ready for the rain. Looks like it's gonna rain later, so this is a dead-end alley. So people live here. There's houses in here, 3 houses. I can go in through here, but I'm not gonna do it because they say I can't go through the back door. I have to go through the front door. This is the alley, and they have a bakery next door. And I see a lot of tourists hang out here. I haven't been inside, so I don't know what they have or how much it costs for these desserts and food. Because I go somewhere else. Look at this freaking giant tree, man, in the city. Giant. These trees are old. And during the typhoon, these trees you have to stay away from, don't stay under the tree because the branch can fall off and kill you. But it's huge. This is actually not that big. There are some that are much bigger. So the tip of the day when you go travel to Vietnam during rainstorm or typhoon or heavy wind, stay away from under the tree, from under one of these trees. These are giants. I mean, the city is, I don't know how often, but they constantly kind of trim some of the branches every now and then. There's a bunch of these trees in Vietnam all over the city, but it's good. You don't want to chop it down because it helps clean the air. The city is kind of smoggy, so it's good to have these trees. The groundwater here is high, so this tree does need to be watered.
tree. Oh, it's been, I don't know how old the tree is. But the root is probably very deep. So they don't need to be watered. All they have to do is plant it and it'll grow.